Namaste. This video gives the details of instructions given by sage VasishTa to Sumantra and performing the Ashwamedha yajna by King Dasaratha. Sage VasishTa called the minister Sumantra and asked him to invite all the kings, thousands of Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, Sudras and people from all the kingdoms. He also asked him to personally invite King Janaka of Mithila with great respect, who was a great scholar in all Shastras and also a faithful follower of Vedas. Also, he asked him to personally invite the king of Kasi, the dearest friend of King Dasaratha, and also the king of Kekaya, father-in-law of King Dasaratha, along with his son. He also asked him to personally invite the respected King Romapada of Kingdom Anga. Sage VasishTa also asked Sumantra to invite all the kings of Sindhu, Sauvira, Saurashtra and southern kingdoms. Lastly, he asked him to invite all the friends of King Dasaratha along with their family and relatives. After that, Sumantra sent people to invite all the kings. He then went to personally invite the kings specially mentioned by sage VasishTa. Later, the people assigned to check the arrangements of yajna came to sage VasishTa and informed him that all the assigned tasks were completed successfully. He felt very happy by their words and advised them not to criticize and not to disrespect the people coming for the yajna. He also said that if the offerings done by them to the people with a narrow mind will harm the donor. A few days later, all the kings arrived for the yajna with many valuable gifts for King Dasaratha. Sage VasishTa felt very happy for their arrival and went to King Dasaratha and said, "O King, all the kings who were invited for the yajna arrived here by following your invitation. I have welcomed them well and arranged all the requirements for their stay." He also informed to the king that all the necessary materials required for the yajna were brought by the assignees and were placed in the Yagashala, the place where the Ashwamedha yajna is to be performed. Sage VasishTa then asked King Dasaratha to visit the Yagashala and perform the yajna. He also asked him to check the place which was built in a short span of time. After that, on an auspicious day suggested by sage Rishyasringa and sage VasishTa, King Dasaratha along with his queens started to Yagashala. Sage VasishTa along with the Vedic scholars reached the Yagashala with sage Rishyasringa in the front line. Later, King Dasaratha initiated the yajna according to the Shastras and customs. The Yagnashva returned after 1 year and then King Dasaratha completed all the rituals of Ashwamedha yajna following all the rules and customs in the presence of sage Rishyasringa as the main priest. The king did not left any ritual of the yajna and the yajna was performed without any mistakes in following the rituals. All the rituals were finished by chanting the sacred mantras without any obstacles. During the days of performing the yajna, no one suffered with hunger and thirst. People of all the classes satisfactorily had their meals. The yajna was performed gloriously. King Dasaratha honored all the people, kings and their soldiers and presented numerous valuable gifts like different kinds of ornaments made with precious gems and stones. He also honored all the priests, Vedic scholars and Brahmins who performed the yajna and donated numerous cows and gold coins to them. Later, a poor Brahmin reached there and the king Dasaratha donated his bracelet to him. This explains the generosity of the king. King Dasaratha felt very happy in performing the Ashwamedha yajna, which is not possible for all other kings, and which removes all the sins and gives a place in the heaven by the birth of a son as a result of performing the yajna. Later, King Dasaratha approached sage Rishyasringa and requested him to perform the next ritual to obtain a son. Sage Rishyasringa said to the king that he will perform a ritual called Putra Kameshti, which was mentioned in the Vedic part of Atharva Sirasi.